Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And thank you so much, guys. All right, so happy new moon in Cancer. I actually did a collective reading on the new moon energy in Cancer a couple of days ago. Check it out if you haven't. This energy is going to be with us for about 2 weeks from 2 weeks up to 30 days. Okay, so you may find some helpful information in that video reading. And this is going to be for your divine messages of July 2025 for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So Virgo, I hope you are doing well. And I'm going to first tap into your current energy and then looking to see what your future energy will be for the month of, or one of your strongest energies, I should say, for July 2025. If you guys are still here, as always, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. Please share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It does help my channel continue to grow and get through the thick algorithm. So I definitely can't do it on my own. Your help is definitely appreciated. Excuse me, having a frog in my throat. So yes, thank you guys so much. Also, because in celebration of Cancer season, because I am a Cancer sun and I have quite a bit of Cancer placements in my chart, I am having a special on my readings, which you can find the link to in the description area below, which is to my Etsy shop. So just to keep that on your mind, if you need a private reading for your specific situation, I'm going to be running that special through Cancer season. Meantime, let's check in, Virgo, to see what your current energy is. Holy Divine Spirit, what is Virgo's current energy on a collective level? Holy Divine Spirit, what is, oops. Well. Oh, okay, Virgo. We got card number 33, Door to Romance, that came out in the upright. Me like. And then at the bottom, we have Angel of Love at the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, I like this. So 33 could be relevant to you all in some way, shape, or form, which reduces to number 6. So 6 and 33 could be relevant. I love this Angel of Love at the bottom. It's just basically emphasizing door to romance. Okay, so there is love on the brain for you guys currently, or you could be connecting or have been connecting with someone new, someone old, an ex, or someone new, but there's definitely has been an air of romance here for some of you guys. You guys are currently in this energy of romance. And for those of you all who are single or not connected with someone, you guys are just in that energy of being open to receive a new connection, being open to love, being open to romance at this time. I like that energy, Virgo. Okay. I like that. Let's see what one of the strongest energies you'll be facing for July 2025. If Angel of Love comes out or is on the bottom of this deck again, I think I'm just going to end the reading right then and there. It's like it's not going to be any need for me to go any further with the reading. Okay, Holy Divine Spirit, what is the strongest energy for Virgo Collective July 2025? What is one of the strongest energies for Virgo Collective July 2025? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. I keep seeing the caring card. Keep showing up. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the strongest energy, or one of the strongest energies for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, July 2025? Please and thank you. There we go. And what? Okay. Okay, first off, did I not say I kept seeing the carrying connections card? I kept seeing this carrying card come through as I was shuffling. I just had this feeling it was going to just pop up. It was either going to pop out or be at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. Yes, there's some type of caring connection going on. Then you got daughter romance here. But what actually popped out, and it popped out in the reverse, is woman holding a coin in reverse, which would be like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is an earth sign. You're an earth sign. So that could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. But with this woman holding a coin in the reverse, that's giving the energy of someone who doesn't feel secure where they are in life, whether it's materially speaking, career, money. Yeah, there's some type of energy, Virgo, that you could have where you may not feel quite. There could be some of you guys that could be dealing with not really feeling worthy of a particular person or connection, because the woman holding a coin in reverse is someone who is the opposite of, someone who's well established, who has earned their place in their career, who is that strong nurturer, or mother or father, someone who can provide for herself or himself, and who's very independent, and who's just, whenever I think about the King of Pentacles and or the Queen of Pentacles, I think about someone who is very well established and settled in life. And the only thing they might be missing is maybe love, or a child if they want children. But they have everything else going for them in life. So there could be an energy, Virgo, for some of you guys who are either getting to know someone or who will be getting to know someone as we move into July. Although you may want romance and may be open to it and connecting to someone on a deep level, there could be that part of you that might be insecure. You may have some insecurities that you need to still face or look into or heal from, which a lot of us do. That's very common. That's nothing new. You could be seeing yourself in a certain light where someone else who's getting to know you may not even see what it is that you see about yourself as insecure. But that is the energy that I'm getting with this with this woman holding a coin in reverse. I'm sorry, it just reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles. So there's that's the strongest energy that I'm getting for some of you guys, okay? And forget about the gender. This is definitely for me just an energy of someone, and I do feel more that it is a feminine energy, but I do feel like it's a feminine energy who may start to look at themselves when they meet someone new, or someone is getting to know them, or once you do have that opportunity or possibility or potential to get to know someone on a deeper level, romantically speaking, that's when sometimes some of the insecurities pop up that you may have thought you dealt with, or that you thought you may have been healed from, but they actually are resurfacing because there's still some healing work that you may need to do in that area. So that's the energy that I'm getting, is that there's someone here, whoever this resonates for, who's going to be dealing with some insecurities that may come to the surface when it comes to a possible new romantic connection. So let's tap in with the Angel Tarot deck. This is the deck that I only take in the upright. And let's see what else Divine Spirit wants to convey to you guys. Holy Divine Spirit, what Angel Tarot message do you have for Virgo Collective for July 2025? Holy Divine Spirit, what angel? Thank you. Wow. Okay. So we have the 9 of Earth, that Earth energy. So yes, this talks about being, this is more of an energy of a single person who is independent, making a life and a living for themselves, not really having to depend on anybody. I do feel like this is the energy that some of you guys want to be in. And then there are some of you that are already in this energy. So I feel like I am talking to like maybe 2 different groups of Virgos here. A group that could be struggling with maybe not feeling good enough for a new connection that's coming in. And then there are some who I feel like they are in that single, they are living that single life independently, making a way for themselves, not having to depend on anyone but themselves, and enjoying being able to provide for themselves. And the only thing that they are missing, or the only thing that they feel that they're missing, is sharing that time and energy with someone special. So that energy is good though. The 9 of Earth, that's a good energy to have. Because I do feel like that's the energy that you guys are going to be, if you're not already there, that's the energy for some of the group of Virgos that I'm addressing here. That's the energy that you strive to be in and that you're working towards, okay? Which is great. You're working, you want to be, I feel like there's an energy in space where you're open to receiving a connection, you're open to a romantic connection, you're open to you're open to meeting someone new. You want and desire a relationship, but you don't need it. You want to be in a space where you don't need it, or you want to be in a space where you don't need or have to depend on someone else, maybe financially or to make you happy. Because first of all, you definitely can't depend on anybody to make you happy. That's just not going to happen. Because realistically, no one can make us happy except ourselves. We cannot put that burden or responsibility on another human being to make us happy. Happiness always starts within and stays with us. It begins with us, it ends with us. But you want to be in that situation, Virgo, where you're able to where that's something that you want and desire, but you don't want to be in a space where you feel like you have to need it. I don't know. I just feel like that's for somebody. What else? What other message do you have for Virgo Collective Divine Spirit regarding July 2025? What else do we have for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, July 2025? Okay. Okay. Interesting. So we do have Virgo energy. We have your energy with this Hermit card. And then we have the I'm about to say 7 of Wands, the 7 of Fire. With the Seven of Fire, guys, be careful. And I say be careful because the Seven of Fire I'm getting for you guys, or for someone here, whoever this reading belongs to, I feel like the Seven of Fire here is giving off putting up your walls, being on the defense, having your guard up unnecessarily. And I feel like this could be something that you guys might end up doing subconsciously or on an unconscious level. Because if I'm speaking to a group of Virgos who may not feel that they are in the place where they want to be in life, and that will bring up an insecurity. When we have insecurities that we're dealing with, a lot of times we end up putting our walls up, putting our guard up, and self-sabotaging an opportunity or a good thing based on our insecurities that we're not facing, based on our insecurities that we're not addressing. So I feel like this would be more of an energy for someone here who could possibly be putting up their walls and their guard up. Because subconsciously there's some type of insecurity that's not being dealt with. And someone who may be getting to know you or wanting to know you, and someone new comes into your life, or some type of romantic potential or prospect, you could possibly sabotage if you're not careful. So with this Hermit card, which is your card, Virgo, it talks about going within, being introspective, and self-discovery, and for mentorship. It may even, Spirit is also encouraging you, if you've thought about it, maybe even getting help about some of the things that you feel could be bothersome to you, maybe through counseling or friend or someone who's wise and gives wise advice, or gives a different perspective. But there's definitely something here that speaks of not feeling. It's almost like how when people want something. I'll use a relationship example. When someone wants a relationship, when someone wants to be connected to someone on a deep level, when someone is open to marriage or just having a long-term relationship or commitment, those things may be something that you really want, or that we really want. But a lot of times when it comes around, are we really ready to receive it? Because sometimes when it actually comes to us, we realize, or we find out through our actions and through the way that we think about ourselves, it lets us know that maybe we're not quite ready for what we want, or what we think we want at the time. So I kind of feel like there's an energy with that, with someone here, but there's definitely still that energy of potential. Okay. And so also too, with this Two of Air at the bottom of this deck, it talks about indecision, avoidance, and confusion. So you could be meeting someone through this door of romance energy and through a caring connection. And that's something that you may truly desire, Virgo, but you might be confused, or you might run into some type of indecision or confusion that may also lead to potential self-sabotage if there are insecurities going on with this woman holding a coin in reverse. Okay, so that's just something to think about. And that's why Divine Spirit is encouraging you guys to go in your hermit mode and really, really go within and be honest with yourself and think about where you are at this present moment with who you are. Think about where you are and think about who you are at this present moment and what it is you really think about yourself. How do you see yourself? How do you perceive yourself, Virgo? Okay. Get some other messages for you guys for July 2025. Holy Divine Spirit, what other messages do we have for Virgo Collective, July 2025? We have one more. Man, when I tell you Spirit moves through me, come through, Divine Spirit, come through. Did I not mention a few times about self-worth? Self-worth, expectations. Then we have nurture and compassion. Be kind to yourself, Virgo. Have patience with yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion. As a Virgo, you often are in the place where you're giving other people grace, compassion, empathy, and patience. This is a time where you need to do that for yourself, because there's definitely some issue about self-worth and maybe expectations that you may have of yourself or someone else or a connection that is linked to some type of self-worth issues here. You're not the first and you're not the last. Most of us, if not all of us as human beings, have gone through or are still going through some issues of self-worth and self-esteem and self-value. Okay, but that's definitely being reiterated for you guys for a reason. Let me have 3 Cancerian oracle messages for Virgo Collective, July 2025. As we begin to wind down your reading. And 2 more messages for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, July 2025. Please and thank you. Boom. Don't settle. Dream big. There's more for you. So one of the things that is often linked to maybe low self-esteem or low self-worth, low self-value, is the tendency for us to settle when we don't need to settle, and when we don't deserve to settle, and when we shouldn't settle. So dream big, Virgo. Don't settle. Okay? Then we have do more of what you love. That's part of self-care. That's part of self-love, is doing more of what you love. Not doing more of what you think other people think you should do, but doing more of what you love, Virgo. And then we have travel. Take time off, take a trip, adventure. I love that energy for you guys. I love that. Okay, let's get a sacred destiny message for you guys. I don't know why I'm picturing in my mind the love card coming out for you guys from this deck. There's a love card here. I don't know why I pictured that card coming out for you guys, but I don't know. There's definitely an emphasis on love and self-love. Holy Divine Spirit, what sacred destiny message do you have for Virgo Collective, July 2025? Please and thank you. That's funny. We got Voyage. You guys just got you guys just had a message about travel. So that's also being reiterated for you guys and being emphasized, is going away, taking a trip, traveling. And this could just be confirmation as well for some of you all who may have been thinking about doing it and wondering, is it a good time to travel or should you travel? If that's what you've been asking and wondering, then this is your confirmation that yes, ma'am, yes, sir. All right. So let's read specifically what Voyage says. Where is it? Okay. Okay, so Virgo, get ready. You are about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn or an outer voyage to a distant land. It might be a project or idea that is coming to life, but most certainly you are an intrepid traveler, sorry, sallying forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Get prepared. Have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. That is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. I like that. I like that. So, as I said, if some of you guys have been wondering about whether you should go away or take a trip, that is your confirmation. And last but not least, let's get some 3 Moonology messages for you guys as we are under this new moon in Cancer energy. Holy Divine Spirit, what Moonology messages do you have for Virgo Collective under this new moon energy in Cancer? As we end this reading, what 3 Moonology messages do you have for Virgo Collective under this new moon in Cancer energy? Please and thank you. One more for Virgo. One more for Virgo, please. Thank you. We have nothing will come of this situation. So nothing will come of this situation. So this could mean for some of you guys, whatever your fears are or anxieties are, they are just all in your head. Those are illusions. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys. All right. We have your dreams need a practical plan. I swear this card has been coming out for almost every reading that I have for the zodiac. So obviously on a collective level, no matter what your zodiac sign is, Divine Spirit is definitely telling us that our dreams need a practical plan. So I'm going to tell you, I'm being encouraged to give you the same message that I've been giving the others who have got this message, is to write down your plans. Write down your dreams. You can visualize it, you can write it down, you can paint it, you can record it, but make sure it's somehow documented, whether it's through paint, recording, audio recording, or writing it down. And it does not have to be perfect. I repeat, the details do not have to be perfect, but make sure that you don't leave out what you may think are trivial, small, insignificant details. Make sure that you don't leave those out, because no matter how small, trivial, or insignificant of a detail that you think they are, they matter. So make sure that you capture those details as well. But again, it does not have to be perfect. Last but not least, surrender to divine. Surrender to your higher self. Surrender to going in and listening to what your guides are trying to tell you, how they're trying to help you, and surrender to listening to the truth of who you are, and to face your truth, and to face how you really feel about yourself. And then Source, Creator, and your guides will take you from there. All right. So Virgo, these are your messages. I hope that they resonated and that you found something helpful here. As always, guys, it's a pleasure and an honor to read for you. And until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.